I think I've realized, addicted to my phone. I mean, I think we all are. But if you've seen my last few videos, you'll know that I'm trying to spend a lot less time on my phone on this little naughty device, because it's not good for my brain, it's not good for my eyes. My brain is turning to mush. I just spend way too much time scrolling on this thing. And I do think you can have a healthy relationship with your phone and with social media, but I do think that I often tend to go over the line. I'm gonna have another week this week where I really try and focus on other things and don't go on this as much. I have a little drawer that I lock this away in for the day sometimes. And look, I love a little scroll on TikTok as much as the next person. I love Instagram. This is my job. Social media is my job and I absolutely love it. And I think there is content out there that can be really useful and helpful, and I don't think you need to completely cut it out of your life, but you do need to have a healthy boundary with it. And I think everyone knows when they're pushing it too far and spending too much time in social media land and digital land, and it can really affect you. So we're breaking these bad habits, okay? I thought we could just spend this week together. I really love filming long weekly vlogs. They're the type of videos that I love to watch. I think I've realized I want my content to be of some use to people. I know I post a lot of recipe content on TikTok and stuff, but with my YouTube, I really just want the videos to be videos where you can just come, where you need to kind of switch your brain off. So hopefully my videos can be a bit of a safe space for people, because that's what a lot of my favorite YouTubers are to me. They're kind of a safe space where if I need to just sit and zone out and just have a quiet moment, I can put a video on. And yeah, she's yapping. She's yapping. I just had my brekkie. I'm having a little tea. Glorious. This is like a cinnamon tea. My skin, guys, is completely fine on this side of my face, but this side, it is not happy with me. Not happy with me at all. So I went out and I bought some skincare stuff yesterday. So hopefully it clears up, because it's a little bit sore. She is banished to the drawer of miscellaneous items. Ciao. This is what a chronically offline person looks like, guys. This is what we aspire to be.
Very smooth.
I'm gonna make my favorite pea and broccoli soup. It is quite tremendous, if I do say so myself. My boyfriend is a soup connoisseur. He's a chef and he makes lots of soup at work, and he did say that it's one of the nicest soups he's ever tried. So it's very scrumptious. It is like 26 degrees today, but I'm in a soup mood nonetheless. I also feel like it is one of those days where I'm just gonna stay in my pajamas for the majority of the day. Okay, so I've cleaned and sorted out the fridge. I've made the soup. I've tidied the apartment. I'm feeling refreshed. She looks gorgeous. Okay, we're gonna go down to the pool and we're gonna take some matchas down. So I'm gonna show you how to make the best matcha in the entire world. Okay, I perfected the recipe. This is the only matcha I drink, really. Nothing else compares. Been drinking this for years and I'm still not sick of it. It is with coconut water. Specifically, this coconut water is insane. I don't know what they inject into these coconuts, but they taste extraordinary. It's so sweet. First of all, make sure that you soak your matcha whisk in some boiling water before you do it, and it does something to the bristles and the matcha dissolves a lot better. The matcha you use is very important. You want a ceremonial grade, and you want it to be a really nice bright green color, not like musty and dusty. Make sure you sieve it to get all the clumpies out, because nobody wants a clumpy matcha. No thank you, ma'am. You should also use a wooden spoon to get out of the tin, but I haven't gotten around to buying one yet. I'm gonna cold whisk it, so you just go straight in with the milk. So see, it makes a paste like this, and then I'll add more milk gradually. We add the secret ingredient, a little pinch of salt. The best matcha I ever had was in Bangkok, and it was so salty and just delicious, and I always add salt. A little bit of sweetener. Coconut water. And in goes the gorgeous matcha. Top it off with a tiny bit more milk. Scrummy. Hello guys, so I've made dinner. I forgot to film it on my camera because I'm a silly little willy, but I did film it for TikTok, so I'll upload the video here. But I've just made bean salads with roasted veg and some fresh veg in there with a tahini sauce. It looks gorgeous. Yum. Look at her with the spotlight on her. She's shining. Guys, I just love a salad. Fuck me up. Good morning. Jamie's making his famous protein pancakes. Don't shout at me because you've not had your coffee yet, please.
Go away.
Guys, what a traumatic morning we have had, and that is me being very, very dramatic, but let me be, okay? So we had the pancakes, they were very delicious. Sorry, I forgot to show you, I just guzzled them down so quickly, they were delish. And then Jamie went out to get a coffee. I went to have my iron drink. Basically, I take like an iron supplement a day, but it's liquid, so it's like this black liquid, tastes like juice. I took a shot of it, it came out so quickly, and I like inhaled it, you know, when your food goes down the wrong way, but I've never inhaled liquid like this before. My chest was burning, I thought I was dying, I was like coughing, spluttering, choking on this iron. I was alone, my life flashed before my eyes. Jamie came back, he started laughing because he didn't realize that I was actually being serious. He thought that I was just kind of coughing. I'd like kind of choked on something and was coughing, and I started having like a mild panic attack. So I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die. I started googling, I saw that apparently you can get fucking pneumonia if you inhale liquid into your lungs. So I was like, okay, now I'm gonna get pneumonia. Do I need to go to the hospital? I have extreme health anxiety, if you can't already tell. It's a problem, it's something that I am diagnosed with. So any kind of medical thing that happens to me, I will freak the fuck out. And boy did I freak the fuck out. And it took me about 30 to 40 minutes for me to collect myself. My chest is still a little bit sore from all the coughing, but I went to Pilates to calm my nervous system. Went in the massage chairs afterwards. It's a gorgeous day today. So I've calmed myself down. I'm gonna make some matchas and then take them to the pool. Jamie's already down there. And guys, I have the biggest spot here. It's so sore. I don't know what it is with me and sore spots at the minute. My tits are hurting, so I think I'm ovulating, so it's probably something to do with that. Anyway, sorry I didn't film anything this morning. I was having quite a time. It's the most gorgeous day today. It's hot, but it's not too hot, and it's not humid, it's just gorgeous. And I have my bikini on. This is my favorite bikini. It's from, where is it from? I got it from Depop, but I believe that it's from Motel Rocks. I love it so much. She's so gorgeous. Look at this gorgeous hunk. It's the perfect weather today. It's really hot, but there's a nice breeze and it's not humid. Delicious. Good afternoon, my sweet gorgeous cherubs. It's a few hours later. We just came in, had some lunch, and we've just been chilling. Jamie's gone to the gym and the weather has changed. There's actually supposed to be the severe storm warnings for tonight, which I'm very excited for because I love being cozy inside when there's a storm outside, and the storms here are so cool. The whole sky's just like light up yellow, so if we're still awake when it's happening, we might go up to the terrace and watch it because you can see it all across the skyline, if it's safe, because there is severe warnings, but I feel like they always put like severe warnings out and it's not really that bad, you know what I mean? Had a shower, feeling refreshed, feeling juicy and plump and clean, like a freshly washed peach. And I put a hair mask in because that's another thing that I struggle in my hair. Goodness me, my hair. I need to book in to get a trim and to get a gloss and to get a treatment desperately. I haven't done it yet, and I really desperately need to. My friend Indy owns a salon here, so I can just go to her. I don't know why I haven't booked in yet, but I absolutely need to. It is fried at the ends after traveling for so long, and the sun here is so strong. It needs some TLC. Yes, it does. Basically, I'm naturally ginger and I'm really trying to just grow out my hair. It's like bleached a little bit at the ends, like from here, I would say. This is my natural color up here. It's a long process growing your hair out. It's a long process, but hopefully we will eventually get there. Tonight, we're just gonna have dinner, watch Tell Me Lies, and have some snackies and not get up to that much. We are going on a little weekend away this weekend. Jamie booked it off work. We were initially gonna go out for Halloween, but we've decided not to, just because it's not really a thing here and we don't want to go out and it be absolutely tragic and there'd be like no one out. That would be soul destroying. So we've decided to book a little weekend away to this place called Noosa, which is a really cute little seaside town, like an hour away. Is it a seaside town? I don't know. I've never been, but it looks absolutely gorgeous. There's so many nice walks and so many nice beaches, so many nice cafes and restaurants, and it just looks absolutely gorgeous. So I'm very excited for that. So we're just gonna chill for the next couple days before we go there. Making the pasta. Come up to the roof to have a little looky. It's so wet. There's a rainbow there. So beautiful. Wow. Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
Wowza.
Wowza. Hello.
Okay, I just exfoliated. I'm gonna have these electrolytes. I'll show you these properly tomorrow. They're so yummy and I've never been able to find an electrolyte powder that I like. You know those little tablets that you dissolve in the water? I think they're so sweet, like syrup. And I'm not a big fan of like an overly sweet drink. Like I've never been a juice person, if you know what I mean, but these are actually so yummy. This flavor is salty passion fruit. But I'll show you them properly tomorrow. I'm now gonna do this little LED face mask. I got sent this, but this isn't an ad. This is really, really good. I really like this. I try and remember to do this like 2 or 3 times a week. There's 3 different settings. There's skin repair, brighten, and acne clear. I'm gonna do acne clear because we blatantly have some situations going on here. So sets to 10 minutes, but I might do 20 minutes tonight. I might do acne clear and then do skin repair. But this is the brand. I will link this in the comments. They also give me a discount code, I think, but like I say, not an ad. I just really, really genuinely like this product. Just strap her on, and it looks a little bit scary, guys. It looks a little bit scary. You could, I think, wear this as a Halloween costume if you felt so inclined. I have an apple and cinnamon candle in the same drawer that this is in, and I can smell it. It's quite delicious. This is skin repair. This is brighten. And this is acne clear. So we're going with acne clear tonight. Jamie's also partial to a bit of this, aren't you, my dear?
Getting old.
Getting old.
In the old age. Skin repair for now.
Well, this is me for the night, and I will see you in the morning, my loves. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. I was pulling a scared face, Liz.
Oh.
Ooh, get all over this guy.
Wait. Jamie wants to do the transition. Ooh. Good morning. I must wash this hair mask out today, and my skin is looking a lot better today, apart from the 2 blemishes that I've squeezed the living daylight out of. And you know when they get like, they've turned into like little wet scabs, so I've put toothpaste on. Toothpaste is my go-to thing to put on spots when you want them to dry up quickly. I swear it works. And this is looking a little bit better, a bit less inflamed. I woke up feeling a little bit anxious today, My heart rate yesterday was just so high all day, and I've kind of woke up like in that state, you know what I mean? We're going away tomorrow for that weekend away, so I'm just gonna chill today. I think I'm honestly just gonna have a day in the apartment and edit this video, because I want to edit it as I go. It's so much easier than just getting all the footage at the end. I am going to vlog this weekend. I was going to do it as a separate vlog, but I think I'll just lump it in with this one. But when I have a day where I feel anxious, I feel on the edge of being very overstimulated, and I feel like my heart is just going crazy, I will just have a day where I just take care of myself and just chill out. You don't have to work out if you don't feel like it. I think I'll probably go for just a 10-minute walk later just to stretch my legs, because it is a gorgeous sunny day, and walks do for most of the time really help my anxiety. Like, I have some trapped energy, but I also don't have the energy to necessarily do a workout. Then going for a short little walk always helps. Sorry if it's noisy, by the way. It's so hot, so I've got the door open, and there's some kind of cement machine out there on the street. Very noisy. What I've realized is anxiety a lot of the time, especially in this day and age, not to sound like a grandma, especially in this day and age, a lot of the time anxiety is just overstimulation. We wake up, we check our phones, we scroll through a million videos, we get all this information from a million different places, and it can be very, very overstimulating. And I think I've noticed that when I feel anxious personally, a lot of the time, it's just because I'm taking in too much information and I'm trying to do too much with my day. So having a day where you just slow down is so important, and you can usually reset yourself in a day, and then you'll wake up the next day and you'll feel completely fine. So yeah, never feel ashamed or guilty for having just a slow day where you don't really do much. We don't have to be productive and get a million things done every single day. And if you have to say no to plans or no to seeing people because you feel like you just need some quiet, slow time, that's okay. It's okay, I promise. My hand is beginning to cramp, so I'm gonna finish this another day. Okay guys, I'm feeling so much better. So much better. I did my painting for a couple of hours, and then I went for a little walk. I just went to, basically there's a mall here called the Sunshine Plaza, and I hate malls. My eyes hate like the fluorescent lights. Just malls usually stress me out, but this one is so nice. There's like a canal running around it, and it's just a very nice mall. So I had a look around there. I went to H&M, and I've been wanting some hairbands that are quite thick, because the ones that I've got are thin, but I think they look really nice when they're nice and thick, you know what I mean? So it like takes up quite a lot of the head. And then I had a look in the most incredible chocolate shop. Chocolate is my favorite thing in the entire world. It makes me so happy. I have to have chocolate every single day. I think it's so delicious, and if somebody tells me they don't like chocolate, I immediately do not trust them. Okay, I don't want anything to do with you. And I went in not expecting there to be much vegan stuff, but basically everything had a vegan option. Basically they had loads of these different flavored slabs, and they looked so incredible. And they do them in dark chocolate, milk chocolate, and white chocolate. So every single flavor had a vegan version with the dark chocolate, and they all looked so incredible. Oh my god, they had fruit nut, they had peppermint crisp, they had pecan, they had macadamia, pistachio. They all looked so incredible. So I spent literally, I think, about 25 minutes in this chocolate factory shop. It was incredible. I was gonna get me and Jamie some, but then I thought that he might actually want to pick out his flavor because they had so many options. So I think we're gonna go back in a little bit and get some chocolate to have for tonight after dinner, and that'll be a wonderful time. I've also done my packing for tomorrow. I am really not taking that much. We're only going for 2 nights, and I always overpack. I bring about 8 different outfits when realistically I only need like 3 or 4. So I've been strict with myself, and I'm just taking like a little black duffel bag. Had an everything shower. So yeah, I'm feeling a lot better than I did this morning. I also forced myself to drink a lot of water, and I think a lot of the time when I feel shit, it's because I'm dehydrated. I am terrible at drinking water, guys. So bad. So terrible at drinking water, and I do think it makes my anxiety worse a lot of the time. So I forced myself to guzzle some. I'll also show you the electrolytes that I was talking about last night. So it's these ones. They're called Sodi electrolytes, and like I said last night, usually really not a fan of electrolytes. They're usually like really sweet and syrupy and just don't taste nice, but these ones are incredible. So at the minute I have 2 flavors. I have salty passion fruit and salty raspberry, and they're so yummy. And the ingredients are really, really good. Where are they? Let me show you. So the ingredients: sodium chloride, and they get the salt from a lake called Lake Deborah in Western Australia. So it's like good quality salt. Magnesium gluconate, natural passion fruit flavor, malic acid, citric acid, potassium chloride, and organic stevia. So the ingredients are really, 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 really good. And guys, I just love these. I love them. They're so tasty. If I want to feel like I'm being fancy, I'll put one in a nice little glass with some ice, and it feels like I'm having a little bevy. This is not an ad, I just genuinely love these, and I do have a code, a discount code if you want to try it, so I'll put it either on the screen or in the description. They also, when they sent me those electrolytes, they sent me this little hat, and I genuinely really love it. I think it's so cute. I finished it, and look, this isn't Van Gogh, okay? It's not Picasso, but I'm just doing it to wind down and to chill and to heal my inner child. So I will be drawing cute little cartoon characters, okay? I will. This one is my favorite. We did indeed go back to the chocolate factory, and we got a dark chocolate smashed peppermint and a fruit and nut. So we're gonna halve these, and I'm very excited. It was so hard to choose, there were so many. Perfectly divided.
Give me those. Nothing. That's cool stuff. Get that arm down. Looking at my nose.
We've just got to Noosa, and we're gonna get a crepe. Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna go for a savoury. I've never ever tried a savoury crepe. It's so funny, our waitress was just from Newcastle, where we're from. She was like, where are you from? I know that accent. And we just chatted to her for like 20 minutes. She was so nice. Goodness gracious me, these look insane. So we've got sun-dried tomatoes, mushrooms, vegan cheese. I can't remember what else. Caramelized onions. It looks so yummy.
Tastes like an omelette.
Does it? Yum. That was delicious. Out of 10, I feel like an 8.
Yeah, I feel like an 8. Nice. I'd come again.
This is my outfit, by the way. I just got this at a charity shop the other day, and then this is a my mum made it skirt. It's so cute. And then I have my little Zara pumps on. We found a little Airbnb. It was up a massive fucking hill, so I'm a bit out of puff, love. But it looks absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I'm not entirely sure that we're going in the right way.
It's locked.
I know it says there'll be keys somewhere. It is so gorgeous in here, guys, and that bed is fucking huge. You could fit 4 people in there and you'd still be comfy. It's so gorgeous. I feel like I could actually legit live in here. It's just got the nicest feel to it. It feels so airy. I love it. Got a little smoothie and this pistachio affogato. Goodness gracious me. I don't like myself on camera with this headband. With bald. This is a grapes.
You don't do work cappuccinos. And next to me, a peanut
Cream.
butter up the side for the doctor like
Yum. Where's it gone, Jamie? Did you drink it all in 10 seconds?
in my belly.
Got a bit of pistachio butter in your tash.
It's sexy.
It's so sexy. Can I suck it off? It's still there, you just rub it in. It kind of looks a bit like baby diarrhea.
Stop being horrible.
It does, I'm just telling the truth. And now we have some banana bread with coconut yogurt, berries, and I think this is date caramel, which is one of my favourite things in the entire world. But it is it as good as mine? Go on, Jamie.
It's miso caramel.
Oh, I've always been meaning.
I've always been miso in it.
I've always been misoing to put miso in my caramel and I keep forgetting. It's extremely scrumptious. It's so soft. I thought it was going to be dry when they put it down.
All your fault. Now he loves her, he's gonna marry her, and this is all your fault. You said.
Good morning, we're going for brekkie. The meal last night, I didn't get any clips because it wasn't the best. Jamie liked it, but I wasn't a fan.
I didn't love it.
You didn't love it. It was so, in my opinion, bland. We got two different risottos. Mushroom, and the other one was saffron and balsamic. And they were both $30 each. And they just tasted like an unseasoned, like, microwave risotto. Packet rice. And then we got fries, but they weren't even hand-cut fries. They were just like, I think they were like oven fries. And I love an oven fry, but they didn't even have any seasoning on them. It was just unimpressive, so I didn't get any clips. Yeah, I got chili tofu scramble, and then we added mushrooms and avocado. Yummy. Very yummy. It was like a Mexican flavor. Yum. That was very, very yummy. I give it a, what do you reckon?
9.
I think, you know what, 6.5 out of 10 for me, but I've had a lot of scrambled tofu, so that's pretty high. I'm just not the biggest fan of like Mexican flavours for breakfast.
I liked it. It was like chili oil flavour, wasn't it?
It was like smoky paprika flavour.
Liked it.
To me. I can handle it.
Like you.
Like me.
Yeah, like you. Except I can't handle that.
I can't handle all that. We just got some of these for our walk we're gonna do today. They've got one of these refill shops where we live, and it's one of my favourite places to come ever. They have so much good stuff. Dark chocolate pumpkin seeds, dark chocolate goji berries. These are unreal, they're so good. Dark chocolate raspberries. And then wasabi peas are one of my favourite things in the entire world. So the lady just let me try some of these, and they're quite yummy. Hello sweet cherubs. So we're about to embark on a little coastal walk. I think it's like an hour, 2 hours. I'm not going to take my camera because I haven't brought a bag with me. I've just brought this tiny little thing, so I'm just gonna have to put everything in Jamie's backpack. I don't really have room for the camera, but it's meant to be a really nice walk, like a nice coastal walk. I'm just wearing my bikini because I think there's also places you can swim and whatnot. And we also can't decide where we want to eat tonight because last night was such an epic fail. It was just not a good meal, so I feel like we need to choose very, very, very carefully tonight where we go. Can't decide if I want. I never crave Mexican, but I'm kind of craving Mexican. I don't want Italian again because that was just disastrous. Maybe pizza though. There's some really good pizza places. I know that's Italian, but you can't really go too wrong with the pizza. Or Thai or Indian. I don't know. Oh my god, guys, I am so tired. It took maybe like 3 hours, and it was a gorgeous hike. It was like a coastal route, so you could walk all across the beaches, and it was gorgeous. It was through like a national park, but it was rather tiring, let me just say that. And Jamie is an absolute psychopath, and as soon as we got back he said, I'm gonna go for a run. Excuse me, we've just done a 6-mile hike. And he was like, yeah, but there was a strip of beach that he liked, and he was like, I want to go for a run there later. And I was like, he's not going to go for a run after we've just done this fucking hike. Lo and behold, he is built from something different. I don't fucking know. The stamina that boy has when it comes to sports is quite unbelievable, but couldn't be me. Could not be me. At one point I did think I was going to pass away. We were walking up this massive hill, and it was hot, and I was like, Jamie, I just need a second to just collect myself because my life may end at any minute. But I'm just sitting for a while. We got an almond croissant afterwards. We found this like vegan hole in the wall type situation, and they had loads of desserts. Guys, we've got 4 desserts for tonight. We couldn't pick, so we got 4 different desserts to have tonight when we get back from our meal. But we got an almond croissant, a vegan almond croissant. Guys, I've been wanting an almond croissant for months. They're my favourite thing, but I just couldn't find a vegan one anywhere. I'm too lazy to make them myself, and it was incredible. We need to go back tomorrow before we go home because it was just the most delicious thing I've ever put in my fucking mouth. We bought it. She was like, okay, I'm just going to warm it up for you guys and I'll bring it over. And I thought, I love you. I love you more than words can say, because the fact that you are just, it's the standard to warm that up. Because when people give you a dry, ice cold croissant that's been sat out all day, I'm just like, if you just pop that in the microwave or in the oven, you will revive it, you'll rejuvenate it, it'll be soft and buttery and delicious. And that's exactly what she did without me even having to ask. And it was so good. And my feet look like, you know in Lord of the Rings, the Hobbit's feet, they don't wear shoes, so their toes are constantly scummy and dirty. That's what mine, I'll not show you, but that's what mine look like right now, because I did have to take my shoes off at one point. Because I didn't bring any other shoes with me other than my fucking Zara Mary Jane pumps, so I had to wear those on the fucking hike. And now I have blisters and dirty toes. But yeah, I'll let you know where we decide to go for dinner. I honestly have no idea what I fancy. There's like a strip of restaurants here, so maybe we're very up close and personal right now. There's like a strip of restaurants here called the Noosa Junction, so maybe we'll just go out and have a wander around and see where looks good. It's a Sunday, so hopefully we won't have to book. I feel like Fridays and Saturdays, you kind of have to book places, but Sundays are usually okay. But yeah, I think maybe Thai. You can't really go wrong with a Thai curry. Well, you definitely can. I've had some bad ones. But for the most part, they're usually delicious. There's also a place that does vegan pizzas here, which look really good. I don't know what I fancy, but I will let you know what we pick. Okay, but guys, this Airbnb, I love it so much. I want to move in here. It's so gorgeous and peaceful, and I just fucking love it. I love it. Good morning. I do not look well. Jamie's making me a tea.
Morning's here, breakfast is near.
No, sunshine is here. The dark of night has disappeared.
Morning's here.
Keep going. Sunshine is here, breakfast.
Sunshine is here.
Breakfast is near.
Breakfast is near. The neighbour's doing that again, are they? They're at it again. I tell you they would be. Last time they did it, I tell you they'd be doing it again, and they are. You said not to worry about it, but they're doing it again.
What are they doing?
And bloody neighbours, they're at it again. Three of them this time. 3 of them. It's just 2 last time. They're doing it again.
Good morning, guys. I'm looking and feeling a little bit worse for wear. I didn't have a great sleep. I had 1.5 glasses of wine last night, and I feel like I'm slightly hungover from it. And you know when you go for like a big salty meal, you can kind of feel it the next morning. But we go home today, but the hosts of this Airbnb have said that we can leave our bags here while we go and have another day of exploring. It's quite cloudy today, but it's still nice and warm, and I just need to guzzle this tea because I feel like my body needs some liquids right now. I feel dry, I feel shriveled up, I feel sandy. I feel like all the liquid and moisture has been sucked from me. Okay, and I'm wishing I brought a face mask or something, because I just feel like my skin is so dry and I feel so sleepy. We're gonna get home later on, and then we're actually moving apartments on Friday, but we kind of have to have all of our stuff moved out by Thursday. But to be honest, I don't think it'll be that bad. We don't have that much stuff, because obviously we were traveling before this, so we didn't really bring much stuff with us, just like a suitcase full. We've definitely acquired some stuff while living in the apartment. Obviously we've got our TV, we've got our fridge, which we need to sell before then. It's a big fucking fridge. Then we have some like plates and mugs and stuff, but we don't have too much stuff to move. Basically, we stayed in an Airbnb. If you watched my video before we moved into the apartment we're in now, we stayed in this Airbnb with this Irish lady called Dawn, and she was so lovely, and the apartment's gorgeous, and basically she's going back to Ireland for a month, so we're moving in to her apartment and renting it while she's gone. I'm so excited, guys. I love our apartment. It's really gorgeous and very aesthetic, but it's not the coziest apartment. It doesn't get any natural light like at any point of the day, and that's not exaggerating. It gets no natural light, so that's been a bit of an issue, because I feel like if you don't get any natural light in the morning, And obviously you can just go outside, but sometimes you don't just want to walk outside first thing in the morning. It really affects how you feel, and I feel like it's a very dark apartment, as gorgeous as it is. I'm excited to be in an apartment that gets a lot of squawk, sister. I'm excited to be in an apartment that gets a lot of natural light, and also the construction outside. She has a lot to say this morning. The construction outside, it's funny because I feel like I don't notice it. Like, I don't sit throughout the day and think, God, that's annoying. I think after a few days I just kind of stopped hearing it, but I think your body still like registers the noise in the background. So I feel like my body is not really at peace that much in that apartment because of the constant construction noise in the background, and it does start at 6 o'clock in the morning. So every single morning apart from a Sunday, that's the only day they don't do it, you literally wake up to the sound of construction, and it's right outside of our bedroom window. So that hasn't been ideal, and I'm very grateful for the apartment. We've had a really nice time there, and honestly those issues haven't been that big, but those are the two things that I will not miss: the construction noise and the no natural light. But like I say, so grateful to have had that apartment. It was so gorgeous. Stayed in a lot of Airbnbs, and this one is so simple, and in the pictures it didn't even look crazy nice, but the pictures do not do it justice. It's just so gorgeous and airy, and the view is so beautiful. Does anyone else's lips like really swell after going for a salty meal? Like I look like Pete Burns. Hello sweet gorgeous cherubs. I'm in the new apartment, as you can see. Well, not really the new apartment, my friend's apartment, you know what I mean. I'm in the temporary new location that I am in. What? But I ended up not getting any more clips on my actual camera just because it wouldn't fit in the tiny bag that I was taking out to venture out with during the day. But I did actually film a full weekend vlog on my phone. It's like a 3-minute vlog, so I'm actually going to pop that in after this, and then you can see all the bits that I didn't film on my camera because there was things I ate and whatnot that I didn't film on my camera. We actually ended up going for Thai food when I said we couldn't pick which meal we wanted, and it was absolutely extraordinary. The best Thai food I have had in a very long time. It was so delicious. So yeah, I'll put that little mini vlog in at the end, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I will make another video explaining the move and whatnot in more depth. I love you so much, and I'm so sorry this video took like, I haven't posted a video in 2 weeks. I just was so busy with the move and the trip away and whatnot, so I hope you can forgive me. Love you so much. Bye. You know, when you go on a trip to a new place and the moment you get there you think, yep, I'm gonna move here, I'm gonna pack up all my stuff and I'm gonna move here because I love it instantly. This is exactly what happened to me this weekend. My boyfriend and I came on this little weekend trip to this place called Noosa. It's in Queensland in Australia, and I guess you could call it a little surf town. And the moment I got there, I was like, okay, yes, let's just move here. It's so gorgeous. We got there in the morning and immediately went to this crepe place that I wanted to try because they did vegan crepes, and honestly it was delicious. It had vegan cheese, mushrooms, sun-dried tomatoes. It was absolutely delish. We had a look around the shops until we could check into our Airbnb, and guys, I was blown away by this Airbnb because it did not look this gorgeous in the pictures, but it was so light and airy. And again, I said to Jamie, I could literally live in here. It was so beautiful. My mom's Italian and I grew up going to Italy every summer, and those biscuits used to be my jam. I would send a full bag down the chute at once. Incredible. We need a little snacky, so we came to this cafe called Vanilla Food. This was about 10-minute walk from our Airbnb. We shared this pistachio affogato and it was incredible. It was so yummy. I also got a berry smoothie, and then we halved this banana bread with caramel, and it was absolutely delicious. It was moist and succulent, and look, I know people don't like the word moist, but I love the word moist. I will use it multiple times a day. Somebody recommended that we went to this pub, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, it was giving Wetherspoon. So Jamie just had a pint and then we left, and he accidentally bought the most expensive beer. I think it was $15 for 1 pint. He was like, excuse me, can you repeat that please? We came back and chilled for a little bit before getting ready to go for dinner, and guys, this dinner was pretty disappointing. It was so bland. and we just did not enjoy this at all, but it's okay because we had snacks and dessert when we got back, and these chocolate tarts were incredible. And Jamie didn't really like his because it had lemon in it, but I really liked it, but he didn't like it, so he gave me half of his, which is always a win. For breakfast the next day, we went back to Vanilla Food to get a proper meal. We both had scrambled tofu on toast, and then we added avocado and mushrooms. It was very, very yummy. We got snacks, and then I got a decaf coffee because we were going on this coastal walk. It's called the Noosa Coastal National Park Walk, up something along those lines. And guys, this was the most beautiful walk. It was slightly treacherous though. It was very hot and humid today, and it was quite a long walk. I think it took us about 2 or 3 hours, which I guess isn't that long, but in the heat it feels a lot longer. But it was so gorgeous. At the end we needed a little sweet treat, so we went to this place. This doesn't come up on Google Maps. I think it was called Eat Good or something. It was this little vegan hole in a wall type place, and we got a vegan almond croissant, and it was possibly the most delicious thing that I've ever put in my mouth. There were so many good restaurants here with so many good vegan options that it took us about 3 hours, I'm not even kidding, to decide where to go for dinner. But we ended up going to this place called Monkey Punch Thai Food. This was possibly the best Thai food I've ever had, and Thai is my favourite cuisine. I've eaten a lot of it. I lived in Thailand for 4 months, but this is the best I've ever had. It was so good. Of course, had dessert when we got back. And then the next morning, this was our last day, we decided to go to this place called Noosaville. We'd been staying in Noosa Heads, and then Noosaville was about half an hour away. We obviously had to go and get more pastries for breakfast, and then we got the bus over to Noosaville. It took about half an hour on the bus, and I think we got off at the wrong stop. Guys, this was just one of those days where nothing really goes right. It was very grey and gloomy. We got off the bus at the wrong stop, so we had to walk like 40 minutes, and it was so humid. We did look in this little ceramic studio though, and it was so pretty. Nothing tickled my pickle enough to buy though. We stopped for a little drinky, and then honestly guys, we were just so tired and we couldn't find anywhere nice to go here, so we ended up just going back home. But honestly, we had the best weekend.